For decades, Europe has been one of the richest continents in the world and will continue to be for many more years. In this video, we will present you the top 10 richest European countries as of 2020 by GDP per capita. If you enjoyed the video, please don't forget to click the like button and subscribe to our channel so you don't miss any future videos. Without further ado, let's jump right into the video. Number 10, Sweden. At a current GDP per capita of around $52,000, Sweden barely makes the top 10 richest European countries, beating the likes of France, the United Kingdom, Russia and more. The Nordic countries are often seen as role models for that successfully distribute their wealth among its citizens. Sweden is definitely doing something right, like in socialized healthcare, a good school system, and a high quality of life. Number 9, Germany. With a current GDP per capita of around $53,000, Germany is one of the most powerful and developed countries in the world. Located in the western part of Europe, Germany currently have a population of around 83 million people. Germany has a social market economy with a highly skilled labor force. It is the third largest exporter of goods and the largest economy in Europe by nominal GDP. Number 8, Iceland. With its small population of around 350,000 people, Iceland is one of the smaller countries on the list. Due to this very small size, the country apparently does a great job of supporting every citizen. Iceland's GDP per capita is an impressive $54,000. If the isolation due to the coronavirus pandemic ends at some point, Iceland is a unique place to visit. The country has a vast and unique landscape that is definitely worth a visit. If you are lucky, you may even experience the northern lights. The GDP per capita of our number 1, which is also an extremely small country, is almost 3 times as big as Iceland's GDP per capita. Keep watching to find out. Number 7, Austria. Austria currently have a GDP per capita of around $55,000, making it the 7th richest country in Europe by GDP per capita. The economy of Austria is a well-developed social market economy. Located in Central Europe, the country have a population of around 8 million people. Due to this small population, Austria did a great job of supporting every citizen. Number 6, the Netherlands. The current GDP per capita of the coastal nation is an impressive $57,000, which makes it the 3rd richest country in the EU. The Netherlands' wealth stems from its traditionally liberal trade policies. At some point in the past, the Dutch were the most powerful traders in the world. The Dutch capital Amsterdam is known for its very nice Venice-like canals and its very liberal culture. Number 5, Denmark. The economy of Denmark is a modern mixed economy with comfortable living standards, a high level of government services and transfers, and a high dependence on foreign trade. It currently have a GDP per capita of around $58,000, making it the 5th richest country in Europe by GDP per capita. Number 4, Norway. The Kingdom of Norway reaches an incredible GDP per capita of $64,000, which puts it at the 4th spot and makes it the richest Nordic country on the list. The main reason for Norway's wealth is its vast oil reserves. The petroleum industry accounts for roughly 25% of the country's GDP, making Norway the world's largest producer of oil outside of the Middle East on a per capita basis. The country is using its oil wealth in a very smart way. Instead of using their oil wealth to buy yachts and luxury cars, it is being used to invest in stocks with Norway's absolutely massive pension fund. This fund secures Norway's wealth even after the age of oil is over. Number 3, Switzerland. This small country located in Central Europe has one of the smallest tax rates out of all developed countries, though the exact tax rate depends on the region inside Switzerland. It houses a high number of multinational corporations, some examples being Nestle, Credit Suisse, UBS, and more. Furthermore, the Swiss manufacture the best luxury watches in the world. The country currently has a small population of around 8 million people. It also remains among the 5 happiest countries on earth. Impressive. The country currently have a GDP per capita of around $68,000. Number 2, Ireland. At its GDP per capita of $89,000, Ireland is more than 2 times as rich as its only neighboring country, the United Kingdom. Ever since Ireland's corporate taxes were slashed from 32% to just 12.5% in 1999, The country had been the country of choice as a European headquarter for American corporations in order to avoid paying the higher tax rates of, for example, Germany and France. The high usage of these multinational tax schemes is the reason why Ireland's GDP per capita is so high. Number 1. Luxembourg. As the richest country in Europe, the country with a population of 620,000 people is another small state that draws a lot of capital due to its creative tax laws. Luxembourg's GDP per capita is at an impressive $112,000. Another factor that skews Luxembourg's GDP per capita is that a vast number of people actually live in Germany or France and work in Luxembourg. This means that these people increase the Luxembourgish GDP, but they do not count to Luxembourg's population. Thank you for watching our video. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the like button and subscribe to our channel so that you can see our next interesting videos. Also, feel free to tell us in the comments about your favorite country from the list and where would you like to move if you were rich.